आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Statement is the mother germ cells are transformed into mature follicles through the series of steps. Provide the missing steps in the blank box. So the question is associated with the oogenesis, and then we should know the flow or the sequence of oogenesis so that we can fill up these boxes. So oogenesis is the process of formation of a mature female germ. The process of formation of mature female gametes. And this oogenesis, it begins in the fetal life only. So at fetal life, what happens that a couple of million of oogonia will be formed within each fetal ovary. So couple of million of oogonia will be formed within each fetal ovary. And then these oogonia will not be formed further. These cells this start division and they enter the first meiotic division or the prophase 1 of meiosis 1. At this stage, now they will be called primary oocytes. They are now called primary oocytes. So in the first box after oogonia, we have to fill primary oocyte. Moving further, that these primary oocyte will now get surrounded by the layer of a cell, granulose cell. And then now they will be called the follicle or the primary follicle. This is already filled in. So surrounded this primary oocyte, surrounded by granulose cells, and now they will be called primary follicles. And then these primary follicles will further get surrounded by more granulose cells, and they will become tertiary follicles. Sorry, the secondary follicle. So this primary follicle will become secondary follicle. How? By surrounding more granulose cells. Now, this secondary follicle, it develops a layer also that will be called theca. And then this secondary follicle means it is after primary follicle in the box. Now we have to fill the secondary follicle. Now this secondary follicle will transform into tertiary follicle, and it is characterized by a fluid-filled cavity that is called antrum. So this will develop an antrum, fluid-filled cavity, and now it will be called tertiary follicle. Now at this stage, the primary oocyte within the tertiary follicle will complete its first meiotic division. So meiosis 1, which was arrested, is now be completed, and we get the secondary oocyte along with the first polar body. And this secondary oocyte will retain the bulk rich cytoplasm, bulk of the cytoplasm. Right? And the follicle, the covering or the secondary oocyte will now be called mature Graafian follicle. After this maturation, after the stage that the Graafian follicle stage has arrived or appeared, after this, the ovulation or we can say the rupture of Graafian follicle would take place and thus releasing the secondary oocyte, and that is known as ovulation. Right? After this stage, ovulation. So the last box would be the last box after secondary follicle would be filled by tertiary follicle and ultimately the mature graphene follicle. I hope this answered the question. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT जेई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।